in there. Hello, Cyber JJ. What's up, guys? Hope you're ready for a chill stream, because it's gonna be one. We can't hear you nor see you. You better be lying to me, Yagso. Oh, that's okay, Edgar. That was the first sponsored stream I've ever done. I'm not sure if I did it right, but I hope I did. It was like for the Twitch bounty thing that they just added to Twitch. It's pretty cool, but they're still trying to make it work properly. But it seemed to work fine for me after they finally got me the right game key, and I liked the game. Oh, that's double. Chadrad, thank you so much, Chadrad, for the gifted sub. And Edgar Ice, yay! Welcome, Edgar, to the Cheesy Horde. I'm just gonna fix that. Hold on. It's silent because I forgot to put it on the main thing. I did the same thing last time because I don't have a game up, so I didn't bother to put the alerts where the sound is coming from. Derp. Alright, that should be better, hopefully. There we go. What? Oh, never mind. God, my brain is not working yet today. I was like, why is Bellatini talking about that? But then I realized that I changed the command thing. And I was like, what? How do you win? Oh, we're going to be giving away a couple games. Mainly because Yogso gave me a key to give away. So, that expires in 9 hours. So if you win this key, you better use it right away. We'll start it now. I think I'll give away one other game as well. But the first one is Xenonauts. Hold on. Which, if you don't know, is a pretty cool XCOM style game. And I have played it and I do enjoy it, but it's hard. So if you like the old XCOM games, this one it's more true to the old XCOM series than it is the new. So, but it's good. They're also making they're making Xenonauts 2, which is going to be more like, well, it's going to be a mix between the old game and the new game. It looks pretty cool. I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more approachable. Oh yeah, can you guys see? Oh, I was gonna show you. Speaking of friends for Snorlax, I actually got a friend for Snorlax that I'm gonna show you guys today. But first of all, let's do this. All right. So there's the giveaway. If you want to win Xenonauts that I probably spelled wrong, then type !win cheese. And I will stop the giveaway hopefully in a half hour if I remember, because I'm doing it myself. Okay, so if I remember on time, I'll give away another game as well. But you know, I don't know how long this stream will go, so feel free to ask your cheesy questions in the meantime and whatnot. You new to my corner of Twitch? What exactly do I have? I have games. Hang on. I'm trying to figure... What the hell? Go away. There we go. Sorry, guys. My microphone gets in the way. My microphone arm gets in the way of my monitor, and then I can't see what I'm doing on my screen. It's pretty awesome. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to have this open in case I give away another game. Everything's fine. Totally professional. Xenonauts is the naughty version. Yeah, exactly. It's the version that has the pixel boobs in it. So enjoy. Enjoy. What kind of questions can you ask? Whatever you want within reason. You know, ask about the channel, ask about games, ask about me, or you know, whatever. If I don't want to answer it, I'll just ignore you. Can I ask a personal question? How much cheese do you have in your fridge right now? I have not that much, actually. Like, I don't eat, surprisingly enough, I don't eat a ton of it. When I do eat dairy, I eat cheese, and that's it. But otherwise, I don't eat a ton of dairy because I'm kind of sensitive to it. So, but that is the exception I make is cheese. So, like, normally I do it for special occasions. Will a wall-mounted mic boom help? Wall-mounted? What kind of a setup do you think I have, Edgar? I'm just in a teeny office room in a house. That's actually a bedroom, but it works. Right now it's mounted to my desk. Hang on, I'm going to scroll up a bit. Okay, so to answer your question, Great Red Shark, on Twitch, I do a lot of retro games with the flavor of cheese, which the cheesier the better. I love FMVs the best because they provide the richest quality of cheese. But I do play other stuff too, and I have a YouTube channel where I play like RPGs mostly. Still missing those cheese Skyrim days in this channel? Yeah, Skyrim will come back. I actually was thinking about doing some other Elder Scrolls stuff now that Kingdom Come is done for now. Although, they did announce that hardcore mode is going to come out pretty damn soon. As well as the, what is it called, From the Ashes or something, DLC. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play that on stream or on YouTube, because I feel like a hardcore playthrough of Kingdom Come would be better on stream, but like, I don't know. Everyone obviously probably wants me to play more on YouTube because that's where the series was. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. If you guys have any suggestions, like I definitely want to do the story DLCs on YouTube, I think. But like this DLC that's coming out is not a story DLC. It doesn't require, but it, like, they said you should probably do a new playthrough with it. So like you might as well do hardcore mode and that at the same time, in my opinion. That's kind of what I want to do. You just found out that your body started hating dairy and you become lactose intolerant? Oh no! Yeah, that's sad. I don't think I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't know. I definitely just do not function as well when I used to eat a ton of dairy all the time. I used to put like this much heavy cream in my coffee every day. I used to eat cheese with every single meal. And what else? I don't know, like whatever. All the dairy. I was just like, all the dairy, I can eat it. So I ate it, and it wasn't great for me. Felt a lot better when I cut down a little bit. But it's good, you know? You just gotta learn. It sucks too when you get older, your body is like, you can't do that anymore, sorry. And then you're just like, but why? And then your body's like, because I said so. And then you're like, hey K-Brick. Hey Silverleaf, what's up? And Mad Hardigan, hey guys. Seventh Guest. I played Seventh Guest a little bit. I didn't really like it. It was, you're right, it's FMV, but it's all puzzles. And so, I love adventure games with that kind of puzzles, but I don't really enjoy that kind of like 100% puzzle kind of game. I might enjoy it on my own, but I really don't think it was very good for a live stream. Especially because of that stupid chess puzzle that I was stuck on for like an hour. That was bad news. How do I take my coffee? Oh, that's a great question. Currently in the mornings, I do a tablespoon of unsalted butter and collagen powder. And then I blend it, or I don't blend it, but I emulsify it with a mixer, you know, and then it looks And then you can't really see it anymore. Oh, there it is. It's frothy. It's foamy and frothy. Like, delicious. Basically, butter is a dairy product that I can eat without any problems. Because, you know, it's just all the fat. And believe it or not, people think I'm crazy, but try it, man. As long as you blend it, it's so creamy and delicious. But make sure you do unsalted butter. But usually that's what I do. If I don't want to have a calorie-heavy coffee, then I'll just do either coconut milk or macadamia nut milk, a little bit in coffee, and that's it. But in the mornings, I have like a fatty coffee because it usually replaces my breakfast, and then I don't eat until like lunch-ish. Oh, I forgot. We were going to listen to this. I wanted some music. Okay. We're going to listen to the Kingdom Come soundtrack today. Hey! Matt Hardigan is still cheesy. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Yay! Made some serious progress over the past 8 months. Congrats on all of your success. It's well deserved. Oh, thank you, Matt Hardigan. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the continuous cheese and support. Also, I don't appreciate how I couldn't hear that alert. But I'm pretty sure you guys could hear it. So let's just, do that, I guess? Maybe? Okay. Hopefully that works. Okay. The damn chest puzzle. Alright, is the music super loud? Okay, yeah, it is. Go away. Nope. I love you, Scallots, but that's too loud. I want it in the background. I want you guys to be able to hear it a little bit, but not too much, you know? You're just old in your ways. You take 2 sugars in your coffee and that's it. Have to try that though. Nothing wrong with that. It's, you know, everyone has their own way of taking coffee. For sure. Do I play any Daedalic point and click games? I've not played any Daedalic game. Wait, yes I have. I played the Pillars of the Earth game, which I want to finish. That game was awesome. It was the new kind of medievally point and click. Very good story. I should finish that now that I'm done with Kingdom Come because it's kind of the same theme. But yeah, I do want to play more of those because I know they're really good. You've been listening to the Kingdom Come soundtrack all weekend. It's great. It is great. It really is. Okay, I'm going to scroll up and look for some more questions that I missed. I know I missed some because I saw some. Ever thought about doing VR stuff? Yes. I mean, I would like to try VR, but I don't have the right setup at all. I also have no room. I have, like, maybe 3 feet in between the futon and my desk. So, I could do sitting down VR, but I also, like, I can't really afford to buy the whole stuff right now. So I always kind of just assumed that I would wait until it gets a little bit more sophisticated or something. I don't know, but I would love to try Skyrim in VR. I think that would be super awesome, but scary. The spiders would scare the hell out of me. Okay. Any chance for some Darkest Dungeon starring your killable fans? Yes! Hey, Bearded Bard. Yes. I do want to play that again. I promise. Now that I'm streaming more, I do have more time for, like, random stuff like that rather than, or, you know, besides series. So, yeah, I will do more of that. I have been meaning to play more Darkest Dungeon. I did like that. Metro Exodus is coming out until February. Do you have plans to play it? Yes, I do, Edgar. In fact, I was kind of planning on doing like a couple really long streams to get through the first 2 games because I have never played any of the Metro games and I really want to before Exodus comes out. So that's a little sneak peek into something I'm planning. I don't know when, but you know, sometime before the end of this year, obviously. Alright, I'm going back down chat. 1 second. Okay, I think I'm good. First Metro is really spoopy. Oh, good. Good, I like spoopy. Elder Scrolls Blades is coming... Is gonna come to VR? Oh, well then I kind of want VR. I kind of do. I actually am just really looking forward to Blades because I can play it on my phone. That's mostly the reason why. That's weird. Metro is what Fallout should be. I don't know. I think they're pretty different, aren't they? I do agree, though, that, well, Fallout 4 is kind of sad. Blades will probably work well in VR. What are the ladies' feelings on Fallout 76? Fallout 76 is... I haven't looked at any super recent stuff because, I don't know, you guys, I'm not really that excited for it, honestly, because it's multiplayer, and I'll play it because it's a Fallout game, and, you know, I'll check it out with you guys on the channel, but it's gonna have to, like, really be extremely fun for me to keep playing it, I think, because I'm not really a multiplayer person, so we'll have to see. Plus, I don't really like the settlement building. Like, I never used the settlement building in Fallout 4. It was really not my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do in Fallout games is explore and find loot and kill dudes. Shoot people in the crotch with a laser rifle. That's what I like to do. I don't like to build houses and stuff. If I want to build houses and stuff, I play The Sims, you know? It's like a, you know, I don't really... So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, but, like, from what I've seen so far, I'm really not on the hype bandwagon for Fallout 76, unfortunately. I was, until I found out all the details about it. But we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it will surprise me. We'll see. Hi, what, this game? Real life. This isn't a game, it's real life. You gotta take it seriously. There's a mod that replaces spiders with bears. I know, I saw that. I'm not gonna replace the spiders. I just think they'll be terrifying, like, in my face in real life, because I hate spiders, so. But I'm not gonna, like, you know, cry or whatever, and break down in a panic attack because of them. It's just gonna be really scary. Which isn't a bad thing. It'll be cool. Non-gaming question, how is Bella? Oh, she's doing really good. Actually, yesterday, Tony and I went to Target and we bought her, like, a vertical cat scratchy tower thing that's about 3.5 feet tall. And she was, like, she kept, like, stretching up and scratching on the door frames. So, and she's never done that until, like, the last couple months. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe she's changing and now she wants to scratch vertically instead of horizontally because cats are weird. And so then I got her one and she loves it, and it's pretty great. But she kept getting, it's like made of carpet on the top, and it's like the really, really flush carpet, so it's easy to get her claws stuck in it. So I had to trim her claws last night, and she wasn't happy about that at all. But she's pretty good about it, but she hates it. You know, what cat likes it? But but now she's not getting stuck on it, and she can scratch it all she wants. She had some talons going on. So every time she, like, put her claws on it, she would just get stuck there and she couldn't get off. So, yeah. Resident 2, Evil 2 remake, though? Oh, I need to play Resident Evil 1. Yes, indeed. I also think Fallout 76 will be tough for streamers unless there's some way to lock out randoms. Ugh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Have you some plans for vacation, as you should, for next July? I mean, getting away from the internet? Yeah, well, vaguely. Good question, Jack in the Green. July is my birthday, too, and so I will probably be away for a bit. I don't know... my parents are visiting in July on the weekend of my birthday, but I'm not going anywhere that I know of in July. But the end of July is also Tony and I's 10-year anniversary. of being together. We're not married, but of being together. So I was thinking we should do something cool. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go somewhere, but I haven't planned anything yet. So maybe, but we do have plans to go somewhere in November. That's, you know, a plane. We have to take a plane to get there. So that'll be something. But yeah, I do know, I realize that I need to take time away eventually. So yeah, the whole settlement building thing kind of got out on my nerves in Fallout 4. Seemed like every time I was in the middle of a mission, I would say the settlement is being attacked. Yeah. My whole issue with Fallout 4 and the settlement stuff is that it's just stupid. I thought it was stupid that it was mandatory. I would have liked it just fine if it was optional, but I just, part of the main quest, and I didn't like it. Like, every time I had to do it, I was just like, why? Why can't I just go, like, you know, defend their town from bad guys, and then that's it, or something? I don't know. But I know a lot of people really love the settlement stuff, and so those people are probably really going to like Fallout 76. I don't know. Just comes down to personal preference, you know? How much was the scratch tower? I need to get something for my cats, and PetSmart always wants to charge like hundreds. Oh, it was $36.99. But it was the last one they had in stock, and it was the only one that was actually tall. So I don't know if they will have it if you go to Target or not. I can't even remember what it's called. It was just like sitting there in an open box, and I was just like, well, I guess I'm getting this one because it's the only option. Luckily, it worked fine. Yes, indeed, I have a kitty. Her name is Bella. If you want tons of Bella pics all the time, follow me on Instagram. It's basically all I post on there is just a bunch of Bella pics and other cat pics. We went to play Dungeons and Dragons / Starfinder yesterday. We play at our DM's house, and sometimes we play here, but usually it's at his house, and he's got like 3 really cute cats, so I'm always taking pictures of all the cats. Cat knows how to crawl into closed cupboards and understands how the doorknobs work. The only thing keeping her from running wild is the fact that she does not have thumbs. Dude, Silverleaf, I can totally relate to that. Bella learned how to open the cupboards in the kitchen, and like I'll come out in the morning to make coffee, and all of a sudden like 3 of the cupboards are open, and I'm just like, what? Were you in the cupboards again, Bella? At least close them after you so I don't know you were in there. Now there's fuzz all over the pots and pans. Hi from Canada. Hi, Spark. Should check out Oregon Trail. I've seen somebody play that. It's goofy. If I play any Oregon Trail themed game, it will be the old Oregon Trail that I played as a kid. So it won't be Oregon Trail. Resident Evil 1 Remake is on Steam. Only use a controller. Do not attempt keyboard and mouse. Okay. I think I bought it. Did I buy it? Let me check. I'm pretty sure I have it on Steam. Steam, hello. Wake up. Okay. Resident Evil. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Resident Evil Biohazard HD Remaster. Yeah. Okay, good. I do want to try that sometime. Pete Hines said in his interview that he plays Fallout 76 solo and isn't getting grief, but he's a VP playing on a development server. Yeah, not a valid test at all. The beta's not even happening yet, so that doesn't even count as anything. He's probably, like, the people that are playing the game are testing it from... The freaking developers are testing it, so they're all going to be in like one place, stress testing or something, or like sweeping maps trying to find bugs or whatever. They're not going to be, I mean, sure, they probably do the playtest and everything, but not as accurate as real life. People in real life are way douchier. I guarantee it. How's your weekend? Do you do anything cool? Not... Oh, yeah, actually... Tony and I have been playing Nintendo 64 Mario. Mario is just called Mario 64, right? I think. Yeah. I always forget. But we've been like slowly unlocking all this. Oh god, I almost spilled my coffee. We've been slowly unlocking all the stars and stuff. And yesterday we unlocked or Tony did, but I helped. We unlocked the metal Mario hat and the invisible hat. And I killed Bowser. The first time. Well, he's not dead. He's, I just defeated him. So that was a pretty big achievement for yesterday. And then we went to play Pathfinder. I mean, Starfinder. And then, okay, I came home and I watched X-Files literally all night. It was a good day. It was a good day off. I enjoyed it. Look into Sims settlement mods. Get the settlers to do the work. I did. I downloaded that. I had it installed in my playthrough, and I was like, I might do this. I never did it. I have no interest in settlements. Am I enjoying the D&D sessions anymore? How's the setting? I don't know. It's like Dungeons and Dragons in space plus a ton of other rules. If anyone has played Starfinder, it's really, really difficult for the player. It's very punishing compared to Dungeons and Dragons, at least 5th edition. I would say it's even more punishing than like 3rd edition and 4th edition. Probably not 1st edition, but 1st edition's goofy. I don't even remember 2nd edition. But anyway, like every kind of thing that could happen to you in Reagan Rebellion. Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Yay. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it. Lots of Lara on her face today. Loving it. But anyway, everything bad that could happen to you in Starfinder gives you like -2 to all of your rolls on everything, or gives you permanent stat damage, or not permanent usually, but like it lasts for days. So it's so annoying. Like it's just, it ruins most of the fun because I can't do anything. But nothing bad happened to me this last session. So this last session was more fun. That's not true. I did get some debuff that lasted for the whole fight that was really annoying, but it was fine. There was one session that we played where almost all of us had void death, and we literally were like so dumb. Our characters were so dumbed down and debuffed that like we couldn't do anything. Everything was so hard. We were just getting our asses kicked the whole time. How is Starfinder? I don't know. If you like really difficult stuff and you really like, in-depth mechanics and lots of stat stuff and tons of feats with complicated rules, and if you like space, there's like ship battles and 0G battles, which I guess some people could enjoy. I don't like them very much. I prefer traditional D&D with like actual dragons and on the ground and, big swords and stuff and magic. There's still magic, but it's mostly not really. It's weird. I don't know. Scrolling down again. First edition was awful for the player. Was it? I never played first edition, but I would actually love to play it just to try. I told Hans, our DM, that I want to play like just one session of first edition where we just like go through a dungeon and fight a boss. I would love to do that just to experience it. But I can imagine there wasn't very many rules, was there, in first edition? Ever play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession? No. That's a D&D video game, right? Or is that what the video game is based on? Because I know there's a Ravenloft video game that I do own and want to play. I have a lot of D&D video games that I want to get through, you guys, on the stream. A lot of them. And I can't wait to play them. It's only a matter of time. Having your intelligence or charisma lowered sucks as hard as a bard. What about... try being like a warrior or a soldier and having your strength reduced by like at least 2. And your attack rolls. God, that sucked so much. It was literally strength reduction and all d20 rolls, including saving throws, I'm pretty sure, by 2, -2. It was so annoying. You can't talk anymore if your intelligence is lowered. You'd have to lower it by quite a bit, don't you? Don't you have to be like, I don't know, something like 4 intelligence to turn into an idiot in D&D? I don't remember what it is, but I think it's pretty low. Do first edition Tomb of Horrors. That sounds awesome. What is it? Is that on GOG? Or is it like tabletop? I don't know if we're talking video games or not here anymore. I'm gonna look for it anyway. Okay, it's not on GOG. So it must be tabletop. Sounds awesome. Tomb of Horrors. My followers are the nicest community ever. Thank you, Elfie. I agree with you completely. They are the best group of peeps, cheesy peeps ever in the whole world. I'm very lucky to have all you guys. You're awesome. D&D is so much more realistic with all the ground stuff. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something like, I don't know if it's nostalgic or whatever, but I just really love good old-fashioned Dungeons and Dragons. You know? Like the setting, I think it might be mostly because I'm just super familiar with it. Like I know about the world and the monsters, and I can role play better because of that. And in Starfinder, I don't know. I don't know what anything is. There's like so many different races that are brand new. Everyone talks weird. There's like a million languages. All the monsters are new, and they're like weird space monsters that kick your ass. I don't know. It's just like really overwhelming. Has Ladies Horde ever put up an online game? That could be hilarious or horrifying. Well, in the private Discord, people do like go into the chat and play games sometimes. So if you're a sub, you should have access to that. You could definitely try and start something up, for sure. I was thinking when Vanilla WoW comes out, we should make a guild, a cheese guild, for sure, probably. Because you better believe I'm gonna be playing that, you guys. You better believe it. Nothing can stop me from playing that. It's a tabletop infamously difficult dungeon. Oh, okay. I think you would enjoy a Cthulhu tabletop. Lots of opportunities for roleplay. I probably would, yeah. Lovecraft tabletop. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Yeah, I'll probably play those at some point. I've played Baldur's Gate 1 in the past and part of Baldur's Gate 2, and they were real fun. So yeah, I probably will. The next game similar to that I'm planning on playing is what is it called again? Arcanum. Arcanum. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's cool that you guys all play some super cool tabletop games too. Nerd hype. Nerds unite. Space is weird. Space monsters make space great again. Space is being corrupted by by magical evil monsters. Help. Good, I'm glad glad you guys want to do the Cheese Guild thing. I would love for you to join me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be yet. I was unsure if I'm gonna make my old character over again that I played in vanilla. I kind of want to. Just so you know, we'll probably be Horde because I love Horde. I like Alliance too. I have no problem playing Alliance, but I'm a Horde girl at heart, you know? I spent my time in vanilla WoW on Horde, so I'd like to probably do that again. Planescape Torment is something people ask me all the time. And it's a weird subject because I really want to play the game a lot, but it's just it's really long and there's so much dialogue and I just don't know how to approach it to like share it with you guys. I really don't know how. So like, I don't think it should be a Let's Play because it would just be really time consuming and not that many people would probably watch it. And so it would have to be on stream, but I don't know how good it would be on stream because I would just be reading the entire time and my voice would die and I don't know. But it's apparently a phenomenal game and I would love to play it. So I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe, I mean, I will do it sometime. I just don't know how and in what capacity I will do it. Shigworth cheese for everyone. Baldur's Gate is rubbish? How dare you, Variax, you lying so-and-so. Hi, Variax. I'm really behind in chat, so sorry if I miss anything that you guys are saying. I strike you as an Alliance player? Pfft. Well, I am. I play both. Okay, so the story is I played WoW so much that I exhausted everything on Horde, so then I went to Alliance and then I played almost everything on Alliance. But not everything. But I prefer Horde. I do. Cthulhu by Gaslight. Is that another Cthulhu game? I'm on board for every Cthulhu game that ever existed. I want to play them all. Cheese Horde. Yeah, we'll probably just call it that, Yogzo. Yep, Zug Zug. So what's up, Variax? You're not streaming today? What's happening? You prefer Planescape to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? Don't know why it just plays better in my opinion. People love Planescape. I'm excited to see what the hype is all about at some point. Once played Arkham Horror tabletop game with a buddy of mine. We didn't defeat the Cthulhu monster and the world ended. That's awesome. That's great. I mean, it sucks, but that's also great, you know, because that could happen. I'm pretty sure my dungeon master would just be like, they give up, you win. Maybe, I don't know. Not actually, he wouldn't do it in Starfinder because we always die in Starfinder, but in D&D he would. Oh, okay, sounds good. Things are good with me, thanks, thanks. Obligatory reminder that Tuesday is in 2 days. Thank you, Variax. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to playing more because Divinity Original Sin 2 because we're actually kicking butt now in that LP and it's fun. It's super fun. So I'm looking forward to playing more. Not that it wasn't fun before, but it's just like addicting now because, you know, we're making progress and stuff. You bounce off MMOs hardcore. You mean you play them and leave right away? He was just kidding about Baldur's Gate. He's like, Baldur's Gate is his game. It's like all he ever plays. Literally. Kicking butt and Lose has shoes. Lose has shoes now. Oh my god. I'm so glad I decided to pick the class that I picked. Like, Variax and I are kicking butt now. Seriously. And I have this ability that lets me fly around, and it's so overpowered, in my opinion. It's so good. I was worried that, like, a rogue class would be difficult, because it didn't seem like they were very powerful in the first game, or in Divinity Original Sin, but there's such awesome abilities in this game that it's just really fun. I don't know. It's awesome. And then, you know, I feel like in the first game that we played, well, at least Medoro was like the most OP person in our party, but this time Variax and I are the most OP, and then our followers are just like meh. They're just kind of there for support. But yeah, Variax is summoning all these totem things and all these little creepy dudes. Excuse me. And then I'm just flying around backstabbing everybody. It's pretty great. You're right before the final battle in Divinity 2. Oh, nice. We've got a long way to add the right balance of what might have been missing. They are not creepy. Actually, yeah. The little weird dudes are pretty creepy, but they're cool. I mean, it's okay that they're creepy, Variax. You can have creepy friends. I didn't say creepy was bad. Everyone is powerful during Divinity Original Sin 2. Cool. Do I read any Lovecraft? I don't read anything. I am basically an anti-reader. I listen to audiobooks, but it's not that I don't like reading, I just don't ever do it. I don't have time. And so whenever I want to, I listen to an audiobook while I'm driving. I don't ever read books, unfortunately. Probably, like, you know, eventually I will start reading. The rest of my family's huge readers, but my parents have told me that, like, especially my dad, he never started enjoying reading until he was older, till he was like in his 50s or something. So I'm just like, okay, that's what I'll do. That's what'll happen to me then, because I'd rather play video games, you know. Loot mules. Still playing through Divinity Original Sin 1 because I have no friends. Aww, that's sad. The electric robot? That's not that far in, is it? I think that was pretty early. But I recommend finishing it, Hollow Mirage. Variax and I had a lot of fun. Like, that game was... It had its flaws. It definitely has its flaws, and it's definitely more fun with another person, but it's really fun anyways. And definitely worth playing all the way through, I would say. Fahrenheit 451 would be your favorite novel? Would it? Speaking of Original Sin 2, have you seen the news about the squirrel knight riding a skeletal cat that is going to be introduced in the Enhanced Edition? What? No, I have not. That sounds amazing, though. Hopefully it's not the cat that may or may not have died horribly. Or maybe it is. That would make sense. I know. I'll catch up on all the book stuff eventually in my life. I promise. It's just I have too many other things to do right now. I have too many games to play. How am I supposed to play all these games if I have to also read books? Actually, my sister and I joke about how I put all of my nerd points in video games, and she like balanced hers out over various nerd categories. So that's why I only play video games, and she plays less video games, but then she also reads and, you know, does other stuff too. You have to commute every day more than 2 hours. Reading makes it easier. Oh, for sure, yeah. If I had to do something like that, definitely I would start reading. Still getting used to the new schedule. Keep expecting someone to say play game. Haha, I am immune to the play game sentence now. No one can say it. Because it does nothing. Haha. you could read to us like swam reading? What? I read to you guys all the time in video games. Come on. Skelly Bella and the Squirrel Knight. That's kind of a cute look. I bet when Bella dies, which is never gonna happen, she'll be an awesome badass skeleton cat. Probably. And then she'll still live with me. She'll be a necromancer cat. Larian Studios is one of my favorite development studios. They're still amazing after all these years. They're still amazing. Bye, BarryX. Have fun at your stream. Thanks for popping by the way. You're a balanced nerd too? That's good. It's probably better to be a balanced nerd. Also play game. No, I'm not playing game. Just finished The Name of the Rose, just an amazing book. Had to see the movie afterwards, also great. Oh, cool. That's like another problem that I have all the time. When I go and see movies with people, like, you know, Lord of the Rings or whatever else that is based on a book, you know, and then they're just talking about the book afterwards, like, oh, I like this, but it's different in the book and all this other stuff didn't happen and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I didn't read the book. I liked the movie though. That's like the one thing that I feel like I'm missing out on most of the time, but oh well. I feel like also I can kind of enjoy the movie more if I'm not nitpicking it about, you know, having known everything about the book. So it's good and bad. What audiobooks do you like? I have vision problems, so all my reading happens through audio. Well, I've been going through all of the Drizzt Do'Urden books right now, and the guy that narrates them all is great, and he's not annoying, and that's really important to me for audiobooks. And so I recommend all of those. I've been like trying to listen to them all in order, in chronological order. I don't know. I think I'm like, there's so many. There's like 30 books. There's a lot. So, you know, if you're low on books, they're all on Audible, I'm pretty sure. Most of them, anyway. They're good. I love them. Have a technical question. The bits of the cheesy question go to you or just disappear? Oh, those aren't bits. Those are just, you earn cheese as you, it's like a separate currency kind of a thing. You just spend your cheese that you earn and you can ask a cheesy question. Discworld. People have told me about Discworld. Yeah. After I'm done with Drizzt, I'll listen to Discworld. Probably, if I remember. The Mac Geek, hello, what's up? I should read The Hobbit. It's a small book. Amazing how Peter Jackson made 3 movies out of it. Is Original Sin 2 as good as the first one? So far, yes. I think it is, yes. Especially, like, gameplay-wise, definitely better. I would say it also feels like it's more rewarding, and it's a little bit more, it's different in how you kind of go through the game and how you explore. It's a little less hand-holdy than the first game, and so it kind of almost feels like it's sort of open world, but not really, just more so than the first game. Because in the first game, like, you would hit walls where, like, say you try to go to a forest and you're too low level, there'd be, like, some NPC there telling you, like, you probably shouldn't go here because you're not this level and blah, blah, blah. But in the second game, so far at least, it's been, we can just go wherever we want with, like, as long as we don't, you know, leave the map or whatever. And the game is just like, sure, you can go there, but you'll probably get your ass kicked. And yep, you do. And then so you go there, you get your ass kicked, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I should go back then. It's pretty fun. I honestly like that better. Just because it's kind of more freedom for the player, and it's a little bit more rewarding when you're actually able to complete those things, you know? Because if you go and see that you can't do something, and then you decide to go back and become stronger, and then you can go to that fight or whatever it is again and defeat it, it feels good, right? Rather than having never known about it or whatever. You know, I just like it when things are challenging, basically. I don't like it when things are too easy, so I think that the second game is good in that regard. And there's a new system with magic and physical armor, which is pretty interesting. It adds a whole nother mechanic to the combat, which is really fun anyway, but it's a whole nother thing to learn, and I think it adds a lot of different strategies that are good. Lots of good changes from the first game. I think it's a pretty direct upgrade. More balanced, too. It does seem a lot more balanced. All your nerd points are in video games and sci-fi movies. Awesome. Tis better to have tried and died than to have never tried at all. Exactly, Bearded Bard. Exactly. 2 audiobooks if playing games. You listen to audiobooks if playing games where I don't need to listen to? Oh, that could be cool too. Like, yeah, if you're playing like a chill game like World of Warcraft, you could totally listen to a video game or a book while you're you know, playing an MMO. That's a good idea. I usually watch YouTube or something if I'm grinding, which I love to do in MMOs. I'm weirdly old-fashioned, I guess. I'm like one of those people that enjoys grinding. I don't remember you ever talk about it. Am I into Star Wars? I do really love Star Wars, the original trilogy. I don't really like the newer ones that much. Well, the new ones I did like because they kind of went back to the goofy, cheesy style of the original trilogy, but I love the original trilogy. Cheesy as all hell and great. But I'm not like a diehard Star Wars fan, you know. But I like Star Wars more than Star Trek, if that's what you're wondering. But that's just because I never really watched much Star Trek. I probably would like it more if I watched it when I was younger, but I didn't. Greetings from the lurky shadows. Hey Rob, king of the plants. Hello, hello. You listen to H.P. Lovecraft when playing stuff. Audiobooks are amazing. Aren't they? So amazing. Except when the person reading them annoys you, then they're not amazing. But generally they are. Okay, have a good day, Rob. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Did I miss any cheesy questions, by the way? I haven't even got any alerts about that yet. Let me check. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and not answer that one. All right. Moving on. Hey, there's one. Bearded Bard asks a question. Are there any different kinds of live streams you want to try? Like what other kinds of live streams are there? I don't know if I have the capacity to do anything else besides this and video games. I don't really have the right setup for anything. Cooking stream? I think that would be really fun if I could somehow get a setup in my kitchen. Oh, yeah. Annoying people in the street stream? I probably won't do anything like that because I don't feel comfortable like streaming in public because I know like businesses don't like that. And arts and crafts? I don't really do arts and crafts anymore. I used to love doing arts and crafts. But I don't know. I mean, I still do love it. But I used to paint a lot. I used to draw a ton when I was young. Like sketch. And then I just kind of stopped doing it. I stopped painting because we were in an apartment and I didn't really have anywhere to do it because I would get paint on everything. And then I just kind of stopped drawing, but I would like to start doing it again. I mean, I still do art on my computer. I mess around in Photoshop and do all that and do that stuff all the time. But it's not really the same because I don't know. I used to sit on my bed and like listen to music and draw, and that was pretty relaxing. Cooking with Lilia. Drawing stream would be fun. I'm not very, I mean, I'm okay at drawing, but I'm so out of practice that I don't even think I would want to do it on stream. I'm on top of the trolls today, man. Insta ban. I think you should do a drawing stream, Bearded Bard. If you haven't already. I didn't see your stream when you did it, but if you didn't, you should. There's a couple people in the Discord that do some art streams. And I would like to point out, if we did a cooking stream, it would be me trying to cook something and probably failing. Or it would be something stupid, like let's make cheese cookies or something. And there would be weird ingredients because I can't eat very much of the traditional ingredients. Like I can't eat gluten and stuff. I don't eat sugar or carbs. So, you know, it would be cookies made out of nut butter and weird shit that people would probably be like, what the hell is this? You can't get anywhere in Vampire. You can't go anywhere without running into guys and getting killed. It loads, then I run away and run into more people. I'm guessing that you need to just advance the main story more, Chadrad. Probably. Have you been exploring too much and not doing the main story? But yeah, respecking might help too, I suppose. But the game is hard if you especially if you're not feeding on people, you could be having a harder time because you don't advance as quickly. Yeah, that would be why. So you need to do all of the side quests, like, from the very beginning. If you're not feeding on people, you need to really get all the experience you can. What's the chat currency called? Jeez! It's called Jeez! Just saw an article on gluten-sensitive people can eat sourdough. I mean, that just depends on the person. It's not a one shoe fits all kind of thing, Edgar. You could call it cooking to annoy people with sticks up their asses. That's a good title. I like it. Karaoke Lilia stream. Oh my god. I'd have to be pretty drunk to do that, Bearded Bard. Trying to get back to hospital to continue main quest, but can't get past all the enemies to get there? Okay. So you definitely went too far, then, I'm guessing? Well, you're gonna have to just run. Just run. Go past everyone. Teleport. You could respec and get the invisibility thing, and then you could try running past people, I suppose. That might be one thing you could do. That works pretty good. Although some monsters can still see you, but you could get past the humans and crap. A drunk karaoke stream, then? Oh, God. That would be awful, and then I would get banned from Twitch. I think I'm still enjoying Vampire. I haven't played it in like a week or so. I had so much backlog that I I kind of stopped playing it, and I was finishing up Kingdom Come and stuff. So I got to get back into that. I love the game, man. I'm doing the eat lots of people playthrough, so that might be why I'm having an easier time. But I do still find it very challenging. So I can imagine how much more challenging it would be if you're not eating anyone. You know, I don't know. Maybe you should eat everyone for your first playthrough and then try to be good and nice on your second playthrough. Maybe that's what the game wants you to do. I don't know. But it's pretty fun. Pretty fun to, like, unlock all the dialogue with everyone and then, like, hear them and get them all tasty for your meal and then eat them. And then you're like, yes, it paid off. And then you get a ton of experience points. That sounds about right, Chadrad. You could do it. I believe in you. Just get back on the main quest and you'll probably be fine. Why not cheese cookies? You could do, yeah, you can make cheese, cream cheese cookies are a thing. You totally can. Have a Twitch question. Did people pay to have their streams featured on the main? Do people pay to have their streams featured on the main page? I have no idea. I don't think so. I forgot how that works. I think Tony told me how that works. I can't remember. It might just be like if if you're playing a popular game that's featured at the time, you have a chance to be on the main page, but I don't think you pay for that. That would be really stupid if you did. Just finished Vampire, fantastic game. Didn't eat one person. Always plan on being evil, but I'm just not very good at it. Well, that's cool. That's good to know that it's totally doable then to complete it. Did you have to do like every side quest, Wrinkly? There are multiple things I would consider lazy writing and bad writing in Vampire in your eyes. I guess I'm not far enough into the game. I'm actually more so enjoying the atmosphere and the combat and like the RPG mechanics of Vampire more than the writing. I like it just fine, but it's more of like an addiction game to me than it is immersive, if that makes any sense. It's like fun in that the gameplay is really fun, so I want to keep playing it. But I'm not really like sucked into the story very much, so I guess I could see your point there. Back, did you miss anything exciting? Not really. I mean, yeah, I played The Witcher 2 and I beat it while you were gone. You missed it. Damn. Did you draw all your own work for Bella and your avatar? No, that was, I commissioned that artwork. I'm not that good. Not even close. My art capacity is these emotes that we have, except I didn't draw the Snorlax ones. I did make the sub badges though. That's my work. And then most of the other emotes, except for Hi Bella and the Snorlax ones, and the Bella hearts. I made the rest of them, I think. Oh, I didn't make Rip G's either. That was Mistair. But yeah. Can't get over the boat ride to the hospital. Instead of adjusting the length on the ride, you end up sitting on the boat for nearly a minute when arriving stuck in. It looks to make me an awkward conversation. Oh, I didn't notice that, Fuzzy. Did I ever play Vampire the Masquerade? No, but I've played Bloodlines. But I still definitely need to play the Masquerade for sure. That's on my list. I know what it is. Like, I've seen some gameplay of it, so I know what to expect, but... I visited the main page and there was a woman doing not quite webcam girl stuff, and there's nothing in my Twitch viewing history that would put it there. I have no idea, Edgar. I'm sorry. I wish I had an answer, but my guess is just they put things on there that they think will be popular. And that probably was, so yeah. Sadly. think getting the become invisible sounds like a good idea. I think I'm gonna try that. Okay, good luck, Chadrad. I hope you can get back on track, because it really is a fun game. I was wondering if she was paying for placement. I hope not. I really hope not, because I will be mad. Oh, thanks, Nicola. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the giveaway is done. So I will give away one more game before the stream ends after this. So the person that won Xenonauts is pick the Bella. Did I do it? Oh, PJS! Yay! PJS! Yay! Alright, I'll PM you the key in Discord, PJS. Because that's easier. And thank you, Yogso, for that key. You need to activate this right away, by the way, because it's gonna expire in probably a few hours. All right, you got it? You got it? I PM'd you. All right, so let me just put in one more giveaway. We'll do one more. Stupid microphone arm. Get out of my way. What should we give away? What do we give away now? What sounds fun? Ah, it looks like we have a vampire key we should give away. We were just talking about it, so that works. Let's give away that. Let's go. If anyone, I think it's a Steam key. This is from courtesy of Jack in the Green. I thought I was kind of sure that I gave that away already, but apparently I didn't, because I'm a derp. Did you check your order history? Is treating that game that? I was deciding which game. Okay, so if you want to win a copy of Vampire, it looks like it's a Steam copy. I will open it now. Exclamation win cheese to join. Please only enter if you don't have the game, by the way, please. Of course. Should be obvious, but you never know. I believe in you, Bearded Bard. You were the first to enter, so you have the best chance to win. Just kidding, that's not how it works. It's completely random, and Bella picks the winner, so I have no control over it. However, you do need to be in chat when I announce the winner. Otherwise, I pick another winner, just so you know. So you gotta be here. I will, this will be, you know, probably around 2. It'll be an hour unless I end the stream before that, basically, so. Of course you would, Jirai. Look at all those entries. Everyone wants Vampire. Of course they do. Thank you again, Jack in the Green, if you're still there. Thank you for this cool giveaway. It's always fun to give away like new games because people actually want them. Not that nobody wants the old games, but more people are like, oh, sweet, because you know, not everyone owns them. What's going on with the music? We still got it? I can't hear it myself. Alright, let's change it up. It's on The Witcher now. It's not even Kingdom Come anymore. Everybody yell out really cool soundtracks for games that we can listen to. Phoenix Wright? Is that a video game? Mafia. Oh, I would do that, but I think the VOD might be muted if I do that. By the way, I really want to play Mafia on stream. Darkest Dungeon. Alright. We'll do Darkest Dungeon because 2 people said that. And because I kind of am curious. I don't know what the soundtrack is. Oblivion's always good. We'll do Elder Scrolls after this, okay? Promise. Okay. Ominous. Ooh. It's like a dungeon that's dark. I'm getting the feeling. Spooky. Alright, there you go, friends. Have fun with that. I'll change it to Oblivion or something in a bit. Let's make it a little quieter. There we go. Okay, will I be playing more The Council? I think there's a new episode out, or are you waiting for all the episodes? I don't know. I liked it, but it didn't really entice me that much. So I didn't really feel the need to play the new thing right when it came out. But yeah, maybe I'll just wait. Oh my god, there's a lot of cheesy questions. I don't know. Did you guys really love that game? I thought it was good, but... it was just, like, fun, but not, like, super fun. If you know what I mean. Okay, I need to get through these cheesy questions. Dan asks, what are the new fancy Snorlax friends you wanted to tell us about? Oh, thank you, Dan! I completely forgot. Okay, so here's the new Snorlax friend that I purchased because I couldn't help it. And if you know what it is, you get points. Not real points, but just pretend theoretical points. Isn't he cute? Anyone? Anyone know what it is? It's not a Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon. Believe it or not. It's a poopsicle? Rawr. What? Guys, come on. You've seen like things like that in Vietnam. Has nobody played? I don't know if this is. I think this is in other Final Fantasy games too, but yes, yeah, you're right, Mystery. It's Final Fantasy. It's a Gobu. Goobu. They're actually a lot bigger than this. You know, they're like the size of a house. But anyway, Square Enix was having a sale, and I couldn't help myself because it brings back memories of playing Final Fantasy XI, where I would farm these for, I think they dropped like glue or something, but I spent so much damn time in that game running around this one particular zone, killing these guys and farming their glue that they dropped. So I love them because of that. So he's Snorlax's new friend. I'm gonna put him up there by Snorlax, so he has a friend now. It looks like a Harvest Moon or Rune Factory thing. Alright, alright. Only Mystere gets partial points, I guess, because nobody apparently played Final Fantasy XI except me. God. What's the Patreon level for buying a house-sized thing? What? There's what? The Deadly Tonberry. Well, 11 is the MMO, okay? So it's kind of different. 11 and 14 are the MMOs. If it's on a console, it was actually on PC and console, PC and PlayStation 2, I think. But believe it or not, I've never played any of the other Final Fantasy games besides the MMOs. So I'm probably like a horrible fan of this Gobu. He's probably ashamed of me. I know. I've said this before on stream and people have been just as surprised. It's probably because I never had consoles growing up. And because it's mostly because I never really liked that style of combat when I was young. For some reason, it just turned me off. Waiting for the remake. Yeah. I'm willing to play them now, but I really don't play that many games that are like that. It's weird. I don't know. Sorry, Fuzzy. At least I know what a Gobu is, okay? Okay? God. Alright, well, if you're a newbie gamer, you're allowed to not have played any of those, I suppose. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Played 7 on an emulator. Isn't there a remastered version of 7 on Steam? Hey, let me type. Final Fantasy VII Windows Edition. Whoa, Windows Edition. Yes. Ha. Okay, oh, by the way, I was gonna do more cheesy questions. Space Rhino, what's up, dude? Welcome. Anyone new coming in, if you would like to win Vampire, exclamation win cheese to enter the giveaway. Final Fantasy XP edition.
The dark side of the Force is calling.
Nicola, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Base Rhino, woot. Cheesy Horde status again for you. Cheese hype. All right, more cheesy questions. BSC Boy asks, if you could ask Bella a cheesy question, what would you ask? I would ask her why the hell she throws up all over my house all the time, and if she could please stop doing that. She would probably say, her answer would, I know what it would be already. I know why she does it. Her answer would be something like, because you feed me the same shitty food all the time and I hate you, and it's how I let you know that I want something else. Actually, it's either that or it's because she eats her food too fast because she loves it, and then she just is like, I ate too much, whoops, puke. No, all cats do that, PJS. All cats. Every single cat in the world. I've been lucky in that Bella doesn't have hairballs, so she doesn't really throw up like all the time. But when she does, it's always a food related issue. But some cats have real bad hairballs and they'll just throw up like every day, which is unfortunate. Also, if you have a cat that's throwing up every day, try switching them to wet food only because a lot of cats don't do well on dry food, and if they're a cat that eats too fast, like if they scarf that down, the food expands in their stomach, and then they eat too much, it expands too much in their stomach, and then, you know, they overeat really fast, and then they end up throwing it up because there's no space in their stomach. So yeah, that happened with our previous cat. He had a lot of health issues though, but he was a food maniac. Bella doesn't really, she loves her food. She loves fancy food. Like, you know, we have to switch up her wet food every once in a while because she gets sick of it, and then she'll love one kind 1 month, and then the next month she'll be like, this is stupid, I want something else. And then so I'll give her a different kind, and then she'll get sick of that a month later, and then but she never overeats, really. She usually just like eats a few bites and then she'll walk away and goes back, and then she, you know, she likes to have it in her bowl at all times. But she's had wet food her entire life, and she's a super, super healthy cat. So I'm expecting her to live to be like 50. Next question is Bearded Bard asks, if you and some of your cheesy Horde members were a D&D party, who would you choose and what classes would they be? Oh god, I don't know. This is a hard question. I would pick whoever would want to join, because obviously not everyone wants to be in the D&D party, but I pick the nerdiest bunch of cheesy people, and then I would let them pick classes because, you know, I wouldn't want to assign them classes. Also, I would not want to be the DM, so let's just get that out there. I would not be a good DM. If you use your Amazon Prime sub, doesn't automatically renew? Do you do it manually every month? Actually, I don't know. Space Rhino. I don't know the answer to that. I know normal subs renew automatically, but I think it does. I think it does still. No, you do have to manually review? Okay. Yeah, I don't. Alright, I believe PJS. He's probably right. That's a good question. Alright, next one. BSE boy. I spy with my little eyes something beginning with P. Play game. Haha. Haha. I'm immune to play game. Haha. Joke's on you. Very political answer. I know. But I'm, you know, especially after playing Starfinder, I'm definitely of the belief that everyone should just do what they want to do. And I would not want to force anyone to play or to make a character they don't want to make, because it's important that everyone has fun in Dungeons and Dragons. It's also important that you relate to your character, otherwise you don't have very much fun. The power of play game compels you. It doesn't do anything though, because I'm not playing a game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Amazon Prime renews yearly? Oh no, he was talking about the Amazon Prime sub, like Twitch Prime. Not Amazon Prime. But yeah, that's good to know. I did not know that, and makes sense, I suppose. Because what if you want to, you know, like give it to somebody else? Because you only have one Twitch Prime sub, but you can have multiple regular subs. So it does make sense that it would not renew automatically. Prime rocks. Oh my god, I know. The price is going up apparently. Did you guys know that? It's like 119 in the US now instead of, I think it was 99 forever before. I've had it for many years. I love it. I use it all the time. But it does kind of suck, but I guess whatever. It's fine. I'm one of the dumbasses that always asks what race class suits me and my personality. Well, are you the type of person that always plays the same kind of a character in video games? Because I usually go through moods where I'm like in the mood to play a certain class or a certain type of character. So I switch it up a little bit. I have no idea, Bearded Bard. Can't even take a wild guess. Maybe. I don't know, PJS. Maybe. I don't know. I already play Dungeons and Dragons like once a week. In real life. You're a warrior orc? Nice. Actually, my favorite D&D character that I've ever made is my orc barbarian. Actually, I think she was half orc. Yeah. Half orc barbarian. Fun. Very fun. Just very indecisive. Oh, okay. Well, like, also if you're not used to playing, I can understand that because it probably feels like a big decision. And it's easier to make those decisions if you're like familiar with the game and whatever the classes are and stuff. There's been times when like we would drag people in that haven't played before to our D&D game, and the DM would just kind of give them a pre-made character that already had, you know, a class and a personality, and then they would just kind of like read up on who he is and try and roleplay him and stuff. That works pretty well for new players. That's how my sister got into it too. She played some random character because she couldn't play every time. She would just come and visit and play sometimes. So that was nice. Oh, yeah. I know. Well, with Player One Coffee, you can be a partner. Like, you don't even have to apply, literally. You can just get a code. Like, everyone gets a code. I didn't do it because of that. I don't know. I like their coffee, but I still haven't found a good coffee person that, like, company that I want to actually sponsor. Or that I want them to sponsor me or whatever. I don't know. But I just bought the mug because I liked it. I like these lipped mugs that have like the, you know, the little lip on the top. They're nice to drink out of. And I have a mug obsession. Seriously, like I have a coffee mug obsession. So I buy all the mugs. Drow, Bard, or Tiefling. Tiefling are awesome. Do I play D&D online like Roll20? No. I mean, I've played it once with Variax and friends a while ago. It wasn't D&D though. It was like one of Variax's campaigns that he made. Could be fun to do one of those fan-made Neverwinter Nights modules that was short. Played in a small group. Yeah, that could be fun. The internet has made it a lot easier to run things recently, thanks to Roll20. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to do D&D stuff, like, in the Discord, set it up. We have a channel for that. I don't know if you guys have... I don't really follow that channel, but totally, like, someone start up a game. You guys can play together whenever you want. Somebody could be the DM. Who wants to be the DM? You guys don't need me to start it. You got it. I believe in you. I need more exclusivity? Do I? A mug display would be a good video background? Oh, that's a good idea. That would feed my obsession with mugs even more. What's my favorite mug that you own? Currently my favorite mug is the It's Good to Be Queen mug that Morgas got for me. It's pretty great. I love it. And it's like a tall one and it has a lip and it's perfect. I don't know if I have any cheese related mugs. They don't really sell those. Oh, speaking of cheese related stuff. Oops, sorry, that was Twitter. Look what I found. I actually bought some stuff on Amazon for like my desk, like actual clerical things, and I found this. Oh God, I'm sorry, I bumped my microphone. This it's a happy cheese face notebook. But I'm going to use this to write down like notes for old games and stuff, because I was using this stupid notebook, but it has like other important stuff in it, and it's running out of pages basically. And so I was like, I need something else to make notes in for old games, and this is what I'm going to use. And I also got this where I'm going to try and put write down plans for my channel and like videos I want to make and other notes like that. But this thing is cool. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like a leather-bound book. It's awesome. And you can tie this or whatnot. Opens like this and it's got all the pages. Oh my God. It's awesome. It probably looks nicer than it actually is. It wasn't that expensive. But I wanted something like cool so I could feel cool while I was writing in it, you know? It is pretty cool. But I just got it on Amazon. It was like, I think it was like 20 bucks or something. I don't remember. But Devil of Neurosis, thank you so much. 6 months. Woo! Aw, thank you, Devil of Neurosis. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Enjoy your horny Snorlax. I just realized I can say that. That's amazing. 6 months. 6 months Snorlax has horns. So, just so you know. I'm not crazy. It actually is. But I am crazy because I made it. Yep. I didn't intend that, but it's great now that it's a thing. I approve. Oops. Brought my microphone twice again. Sorry. As you don't read, Lilia, once you've written your notes, do you have to get Tony to read them back to you? Yes. I can write, but I can't read. So I do. Tony's actually my clerical assistant. The only things that I can read are on a screen. I can't read anything on paper. So, you know. A long planning phase for a joke. It was an accidental planning phase, actually. I am excited as all hell for somebody to reach a year so I can see the Cthulhu Snorlax. Because if you don't know, it starts out as little baby regular Snorlax at 1 month. At 3 months, he puts a cheese on his head, right? And then at 6 months, the cheese makes him grow evil horns, and he becomes horny Snorlax. And then at a year, the cheese all makes him just fully transform into a Cthulhu Snorlax. It's great, but we have to wait till October to see it. Cthulhu Snorlax is gonna be great. Don't worry, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. And then 2 years. 2 years is gonna be a really long time from now. But I'm excited. If I ever get to the point where I can make like past 2 years, then I'll start designing more. But I thought like I would just stop at 2 years for now. The 2 years one is Cthulhu Snorlax with a crown, and he's got a very happy evil grin. I know, right? Actually, it's 1 year and 3 months away for the 2 years. I remember when I got affiliate status in last October, and I was still working, and I got it while I was at work, and I was like, yay, oh my god! And I was so excited to come home, and I did like a surprise stream, and we played Oblivion, and everyone was super nice and subscribed. My first subscribers ever. That was awesome. And then how long have I been partnered? I don't know. I don't think it was that long until I got partner. It was definitely after, it was in February or March. It must have been March, because I think I got denied a couple times for partner, but I kept applying. And then they added like the path to partner thing, which is why I think I ended up getting partnered, because they kind of made it easier to get partnered eventually. There was like, before there was no real guidelines. It was just, they kind of would like review your channel, and then if they thought you were good enough, they would give you partner status. But then they introduced path to partner, which is like a actual kind of quest line that you would fulfill on Twitch, and Twitch would follow your, average views and whatnot, the requirements, and how many hours you streamed or whatever, and how many concurrent viewers you had in the last 30 days. And if all those things got checked off on your path to partner quest line thing, achievements or whatever they're called, I guess they're more like achievements. But if you had all of them checked off in 1 month, you would be qualify to apply for partnership, and then they would look over your channel, and they I think a few people could get denied if like say you got your views from somebody else, like somebody else basically drove all the views to your channel, then you could still get denied because they could see that. But if you're holding your own and you did all those achievements, you could get partner. So it's kind of nice that they did that. It gave all the little guys a chance. What did I do for work before becoming a full-time gamer? My previous job was it was technically a quality assurance tester for a video game development company, but I was a performance tester, so I did like spreadsheets and I looked for performance issues and did a lot of graphing stuff and other weird things that normally testers don't do. It was fun. I liked it. Way better than normal quality assurance testing. But it was a temp job, so I wasn't really going anywhere with it, but it was a really fun job to have. I liked it a lot. But it was not a permanent thing, and I didn't have any other game development experience, so yeah, didn't really have anywhere to move up because I didn't go to school for it. Sure, yeah, no problem. Before that, I worked at hotels for like 1 billion years, and it was awful, and I don't recommend it. I'll tell you that I worked for a company that is published by Activision. Which is like 1 million companies. Technically, I worked for Activision, but I don't know if I feel good about saying the actual company yet. I don't know why. I worked on WoW. It wasn't Blizzard. It wasn't Blizzard. I wish it worked for Blizzard. If they hired me, I'd be like, bye guys. Activision has 1 billion development companies under them, so. Thanks, Bearded Bard. Quality assurance for Andromeda? No. Worked at a hotel last summer for like a month and it felt like 2 years had passed. It was just front desk though. Yeah, good God. I know how you feel, Rachel. I worked the front desk a lot. Most of the time I spent as the night auditor, so I would do like the books and stuff and like the accounting shit overnight. And I was the only person in the hotel. And it was awful. It was like, ugh. It wasn't bad during the week, but a lot of the times I had to work weekends, and then it's just like drunk people everywhere. It's bad. And my sleep schedule was awful. I wasn't healthy, and I was like, my social life was ruined because I had the opposite schedule. And I was also going to school at the time, and ugh, God, it was bad. I was mad all the time. It was not a good job at all. If you told us the company, we would complain to you if you had any other games that had performance options. Good point. I'm never going to tell you. I think you could narrow it down because I've never played any of the... Well, that's not true. I haven't played a lot of game series, but... let's just say it's not... Like, the games that they made there are not the kind of games that I play. So it was easy to keep it separate from my YouTube thing or whatever. Used to work early shifts. I would get up when my friends were getting home from the bar. Yeah. No good. No good. As long as no strange FBI agent pulls his tape on you at the front desk. Is always, like, especially when you're working at night in a hotel, it's always scary as hell when somebody comes in the door at like 3 a.m. So you're like, who are you? And are you going to kill me right now? I'm the only person here. I'm a girl. And, you know, I don't have a gun at the front desk. All I have is an alarm that may or may not work properly, and it will take somebody, you know, like 30 minutes to get here. What I would do, like when I first started working nights, which was like 2008 or something, I think I worked nights at the first hotel that I worked at, and I would like block the door, and I was so scared that like sometimes I would think the paper guy, the dude that delivered the papers, was like an evil guy, so I would just not let him in. But I didn't, like, sometimes he just looked freaky, you know? Alright, we're gonna listen to Oblivion now. I don't want it to be too loud, though. Okay, that's okay. Let me know if it's too loud. Aha! You didn't have a big shotgun under the desk like most American bars in movies? Unfortunately not. I wish. Yeah. Yeah, and it sucks because, although I will be honest, the 3 to 11 shift that you probably did, Rachel, I always refused to do that one because that was, especially when I worked at a Hilton hotel, it was a very busy, like, businessy hotel, and they always had big groups of people coming in. And the 3 to 11 shift, the evening shift, was like, it was hell because you would check in like 100 people, and sometimes it would be big groups of people, and everyone had complaints. And if you were the only one at the front desk, you're just screwed. Like, someone would call and ask for towels, and then you'd go get towels for somebody, and then 2 people would show up to check in, and they'd be like, where's the front desk person? I hated that shift. That was bad. Like, at least at night, it was spaced out more, but, like, it was a trade-off of getting really shitty people. So I don't know. I don't know. I think I still preferred the night to the evening shift, but it's hard to say. Was the paper guy called Geralt? Probably not. Evil Geralt paper guy. Yeah. I have the opposite problem. Everyone thinks I'm scary because I have serious resting anger face. No one talks to you. Well, try smiling once in a while, zombie. I kind of get like that too. I gotta admit, like if I'm in a place I'm uncomfortable with, like sometimes I do it without noticing. If I'm in with a bunch of people that I'm not familiar with or a big group of people, I normally don't feel very comfortable unless I have a drink or something. Then I loosen up, but I'll accidentally just look really upset because inside I'm feeling really anxious. So I'm just like, I kind of want to leave, but you know, it's accidental. I don't mean it. I have to consciously tell myself to smile and stuff, but oh well. Worked waiting tables in a fancy club for a couple of years. During the nights it was also rough. Oh, I believe it. I would never do a waiting tables job. I'd be so bad at that. It was 3 to 11 exactly. It was a Marriott. It was by the airport. Ugh. It was open all the flight crews coming in. Once it was so chaotic, I keyed the wrong rooms for a crew when they walked in and some random guy in the rooms and I was mortified. Dude, Rachel, I know exactly how you feel. One time this dude locked himself in the hallway and I was by myself and he was naked. Like somehow he locked himself out of his room without any clothes on. How do you even do that? So he called the front desk and was like, I'm locked out of my room. And he didn't tell me he was naked. So I'm like, all right, you can come get a key at the front desk. And he's like, can you bring me a key? So I'm like, fine. Bring him the key. And he doesn't have any freaking clothes on. He's got like a little towel thing to hold. Like he wasn't, he wasn't all out there, but good God, that was embarrassing. He wasn't sexy either, which, that would have been a little bit better. Whenever you picked her up, I had to wait a bit for her at the bar with the weirdest kind of people around. Yeah, I will never go back. That's true, Yagso. Maybe he did it on purpose. He did look pretty embarrassed, though, so I don't know. Evil, sexy, naked Geralt. No. Yeah, you would be. Like, if you work at a hotel, you will see the stupidest side of everyone. And the most asshole-ish side of everyone, too. Like, some people check into a hotel and they immediately become, like royalty. Like, they think they're royalty. And they treat everyone that works at the hotel like complete trash. It's real bad. It's okay, you don't need to know the context. Well, he's a Witcher, of course. No spoilers. I've only played the first game, please. I don't want to talk about the third game. It's a safe bet to assume they're actually assholes. It's just like they can't be themselves at home. Yeah. My favorite part was like the people that take advantage of the hospitality of hotels, because like when I was working at the Hilton, like the Hilton chain gives away freebies if you're like a member. If you sign up for their free membership club, you get like some water and chocolate or whatever at check-in. So there'd be these, this one guy that would always check in, and every time he'd be like, hey, can I have some extra chocolate? And then he would come down an hour later and be like, hey, can I have some more chocolate? I'm like, what do you think this is? It's not all you can eat chocolate. You get a freaking piece at check-in. Piss me off. Steal the towels and eat all the soaps you can. Ugh. It's not even good chocolate either. It's really gross milk, cheap ass milk chocolate. Made by who knows, God knows what company. Like, didn't say Hershey's on it, so I don't know what it's made of. It could have poison in it. I guess one of the benefits, though, of working at a hotel, you could count this as a negative, though, I guess. All the hotels I've worked at, we could, like, eat the food in the kitchen within reason. And it was a kind of a restaurant. So, like, sometimes they would have leftovers in the fridge that you could eat. But also, there was, like, a little, like, mini store that you could sell food to people, you know, like chips and drinks or whatever. And we could have, like, one of those every day. But it was bad, though. You know, like, some people could see it as good, but I saw it was as good / bad because it was just unlimited junk food. So that was bad. It was fine when I started working at the first hotel, because, you know, I had a better metabolism. Basically, I was young. I was like 20. So I could eat a lot of stuff and not worry about it. But, you know, in my later years, that was not the case. And, turned out to be a bad thing. Once I actually left the hotel. Actually, I started losing weight before I left, but it was really hard when I had all that shit around me all the time. It wasn't until I left that job that I actually got back on track with my weight and stuff. It's much easier when you don't have that around you all the time, for sure. Is he literally just there for the chocolate? No, he was there on his for his job, whatever it was, but, you know, he definitely was looking forward to all the chocolate every time he came. Oh! Oh my god, the whole alert worked! Whoa, what is this? Holy crap. Pierre, thank you so much for the pledge on Patreon. Appreciate it, friend. If you're in chat, thank you. Thank you. Oh, we have more cheesy questions also. Yeah, even our hotel restaurant food, though good and free, wasn't exactly healthy. Yeah. Yep. No sound? Oh. I heard the sound. Oh well. You know, you take what you can get with Mulder. He's kind of weird. He's spoopy. Bearded Bard asked, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Good one. Ha. And also, hey, can I have some chocolate? Sure. Go to the store across the street or wherever and purchase yourself some chocolate. You can have all you want. I won't even judge you, Bearded Bard. Go for it. Jack in the Green asks, can you give us any hints on what the future streams will be? Like, will the 12-hour stream be soon? Good question. I wish I had more information on this for you guys. I guess we could sort of plan that right now if you want. I talked about being relatively busy in July. And so, like, we could do it early. One of the early Saturdays in July, probably. Like, maybe in the next few weeks. The thing is, I want it to be on a Saturday because that worked really well last time, right? Everyone agreed that it was a good day to do it because 48 hours. You know, it's Saturday, so no matter what time zone you're in, most people could make it to at least some of the stream. So, that's the plan again. And then when that happens, I will cancel the Sunday stream and possibly the Friday stream. I don't know. But, yeah, that's what we'll do. The same thing I did last time. But If you guys have any suggestions on what games you want me to play for that, let me know. I would like to play some retro games, of course. I definitely want to have the games planned ahead of time. By the way, I will never do a 48-hour stream. Ever. Have I watched the latest X-Files? I'm only on season 3 of X-Files, so. Hey! Rob! Thank you so much, Rob, for the pledge on Patreon. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you guys hear that Mulder sound? I heard the sound again. Oh, okay. I think it's coming through Streamlabs, but not coming through the alert. Yeah, that alert just, it never works properly. Just don't worry about it. At least we got the picture. Witcher 2 marathon playthrough? That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I could do that. That's probably a game I could play for a long time. Ooh, Anachronox is a good one. I have that one. Can I just ask for not July 14th? That's my anniversary. Sure, sure. Okay. Well, I can't do the 21st because that's my birthday weekend. My parents will be visiting. So, although that would be cool to stream on my birthday. My birthday's on Monday, but I think my parents will be celebrating my birthday with me on Monday, so probably not. Maybe we'll do the 7th. Then that's in 2 weeks. It's not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. I suppose we could plan for that. The 7th. I don't think I have anything going on the 7th. Well, I'll ask Tony if we have anything going on, but we could sort of preemptively plan for that. I'll think about doing a marathon Witcher 2 stream, and I'll think about what else I might want to do as well, or instead. I'll think about it. But like I said, I also want to do some longer streams of Metro at some point. I'll probably wait for that, though. Started playing Witcher 2 for the first time last night and ended up playing till 2 a.m. Was looking forward to playing it some more this morning, but your Xbox One won't turn on? Oh no! Playing it on Xbox, huh? $72-hour stream in Half-Life 3 confirmed. A WoW 12-hour stream. That's a game you could play for 12 hours, you bet. But I'm not really into WoW right now. However, there is an MMO that I got a key for that I need to check out. That like, apparently there's an Ultima MMO that the developers contacted me and were like, "We think this would be a good fit for your channel. Will you check it out?" And I'm a little bit intrigued, but I don't know much about the Ultima universe, so like I don't know why but I just like MMOs, and I'm always in for like checking them out to see if they're good. There's just something in me that is like yearning for a really fun MMO again. Sometimes I just really miss that. You know, I miss the old experience of MMOs. Even it's so different now. It really is. It's a new MMO. It's not like Ultima Online. It's like well, I haven't checked it out yet, but you know, it's more of the style of ESO and WoW and stuff. But it's the world is the Ultima world, so Lord British and whatnot, you know. Haven't gotten into an MMO like WoW back in the day. Yeah, it's really not the same. The new WoW pack looks pretty lazy made. Yeah, I mean, every expansion in WoW is like the same old stuff. Like, they changed some things, and one good change they made recently that I liked in WoW, though, was that they leveled all the worlds differently, so that, like, you can stay in a zone however long you want, because the quests will level with you. And that really pissed me off earlier because they made like the leveling experience so fast with updates to the game that like you could never finish a zone. Like quests would be way too low level for you as you were going. So this change was good because the quest would level with you to a certain extent, you know, like within 10 or 15 levels, I think. So if you wanted to, you could stay in like Terran Mill for 10 levels and you'd get the same experience that you would get if you went to the next zone. I like that change. That change is really good. But it's still not the same. Like it's so easy and linear, and I miss the world before Cataclysm. I miss the challenge of leveling. You know, everyone just has heirlooms now and just steamrolls everything. Elite monsters aren't hard anymore. And, I don't know, like, blah. But yeah, I don't know. I play every expansion that comes out. I usually do. And then I'm like, this is going to be fun, right? And then after like a week, I'm just like, I'm bored. It's just the same. It's the same stuff again. And I don't want to raid, so what is there to do? This time they didn't even bother to rework the classes instead of even more pruning. Yeah, exactly. That's what it used to be. Like, MMOs used to be all about the social aspect and, just not, well, the social aspect and, like, the progression is what MMOs, that's why MMOs were fun, at least for me. And, like, enjoying that progression and, with your friends or, you know, whoever else is around. You could make friends. Like, in the old days, you could make friends. I say the old days, but, like, you know, 10 years ago. You could make friends in MMOs, and now MMOs cater to the antisocial side of things. Everything is too easy, and there's, you know, dungeon finders, which are good. I don't think dungeon finders are bad, but I also think that they take away from people having to make an effort to have any social interaction in the MMO, which leads to people being douchebags more often, and just, you might as well be playing a game by yourself. It's the whole point of MMO is like the social part of it, right? That's why MMOs were created, to play games with other people. And like, I guess if you're raiding in a group, you can still do that, but most people don't like to raid, at least in the serious sense. So they made like Raid Finder, where you can do a pug raid, which is a pickup group. And then you just get partnered with all these other people that don't want to talk to anyone, and they're probably bad and don't have good gear, and they just, you know, you end up just wiping over and over again. So then they dumb down the raids so that you can complete them with pugs. And then it's just like, why are you even doing this? Like, just play a single player game. They even changed it in WoW so everybody gets a piece of loot in raids. Like, there's no rolling for loot. So what's the point? Why are you even, like, why? Hi, Gritmith. It's just stupid. I just miss the old days, man. Am I the only one? You didn't make real good friends in WoW? You did make real good friends in WoW? Yeah, so did I! And I made really good friends in Final Fantasy XI that I still talk to today, too, which was the first MMO I've ever played. And it's just not the same anymore? Why? Why is it different? Why are gamers so... I don't know. People don't know, man. People don't know the beauty of, like, having to be nice in video games. Like, sure, people were jerks back then. Yeah, you got ganked and whatever. But that's your own fault for being on a PvP server, which I was, because I had to be, because all my friends were on PvP servers. But also, it's worth noting that back in the day, World PvP was actually fun. And yeah, you did get ganked, but like, you could, if you found someone your level out in the world, then you could actually like fight them properly. And now it's like whoever has 5 million layers of gear just steamrolls the other person. Thank God they took away like the resilience gear. That was so bullshit. I hated that. That totally made me stop PvPing forever when they had the resilience gear. Yeah, the gear score. Oh my God. They got rid of that finally, but Jesus, like that ruined PvP in my opinion. I couldn't even do like my favorite battlegrounds, like Alteric Valley and Warsong Gulch and Arathi Basin were the ones that I did, and I loved Alteric Valley. But like there was no point in doing it, because unless you did it like every single day for your entire life to grind up all that gear, you would just constantly die over and over and you had no chance. It was not fun for anyone unless you like constantly played forever. You couldn't just jump into a game and play. So dumb. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be the end of World of Warcraft. I don't think it will be the end of World of Warcraft. Blizzard, that they're like one of the best development studios, and I mean that in like a good and bad way. I love Blizzard. They make phenomenal games, and somehow they've kept World of Warcraft afloat for like what? How long? It was like 12 years old. When did it come out? 2006? Jesus. 2004, it says. Okay, yeah, so it's old. It's 2004. I played it when it came out. I played it like the month of release, because I was playing Final Fantasy XI, and then all my friends on Final Fantasy XI were like, hey, this new MMO is coming out, we should play it. And I was like, okay, all right. So most of us went to WoW, and we were hopelessly addicted. It was so much fun. But like, you know, I loved Classic, and I loved Burning Crusade, and I loved Lich King. And then after Lich King, what was after Lich King? Cataclysm? No, wait. Yeah, Cataclysm was after. So Cataclysm is where everything went downhill, in my opinion. Because it was cool. Like, everyone was looking forward to it, because the main thing was like, oh, they're changing the world. The world is going to be different. And basically, they reworked all of the zones in the game, in Azeroth. And they got rid of most of the vanilla quests. So they did all the quest lines differently. Everything was super linear. They made it way easier to level up. The one cool thing about Cataclysm was there was new races, and also it was challenging. They added back some of the challenge in grouping. So like, for example, I was a shaman healing at that point, and I remember being excited about the difficulty of dungeons again, because they added, like, it was actually difficult to heal. And they added back the need to crowd control, which was something that they took away that people were missing from like the vanilla and Burning Crusade. And so like at that point there was some things to look forward to, but the good stuff that they added, they ended up taking out again because people complained. People were big fat babies, and they're like, it's too hard. Nah, I can't heal through this. Are you crazy? Because freaking people... The problem was that they were attracting all these new players that didn't know anything about the game. And they added the level boost thing. So you could buy Cataclysm and you could immediately level to the max level without knowing what the hell you were doing. So we were grouping up with people who had never played the game before, who were level 70 or whatever Cataclysm's max level was. No, that was Burning Crusade. 80? 80 or 85 maybe? I think it was 80. And so like you would get the shittiest players in your group because nobody knew what they were doing. And it was also Blizzard could like attract new players and make a quick buck, because they had also, they're like, you can buy another level up token thing in the store for $60 if you want. Just saying, you don't have to do the work of leveling your character and learning the game. You can just be level 80. It's so dumb. So in my opinion, and probably all the opinions of people that came from vanilla WoW, like, we just stopped playing because it was just not the same game anymore. And it was now a game for people that were brand new to the series. And, yeah, I don't know. That was, like, where it went downhill. Sorry, I get kind of emotional about World of Warcraft. If you can't tell, I was a huge fan of the game. Like, I was so into it through Lich King. And I was very disappointed about Cataclysm. Like, I liked a lot of it, but they nerfed it after that. And then I started missing the world about how it was before Cataclysm, because I missed the old quests, I missed the difficulty of leveling up and having to switch between zones. They made it way easier to level up. Was that when they made heirloom items too? Cataclysm might have been heirloom item time too. I don't remember, but that also ruined the leveling experience. Back when healing took skill. Yeah, exactly. Kato is 85. Okay, yeah. I think the reason they now make the game so simple is because they basically want to grab the youngest generation. Yeah, you're totally right, Miss Dare. And that's why the old player base is gone. And that's why, like, we try and go back and we're like, oh, I miss WoW. I want it to be like it was. And you go back and you play it for a month and you're like, God damn it. It's just not. Wrath of the Lich King was when heirlooms were reduced. Oh, okay. But they were back then. You could only get, like, you bought an heirloom and it was just for that character, I think. Or maybe it was might have been bind on account. But now, you know what it is? You buy that heirloom one time and you can put it in your little heirloom vault thing and you can use it on any character. You can use it on every single character. Every single one. Forever. You unlock it indefinitely. And so, like, what ends up happening is you have all the heirloom items, so whenever you level a character, you just have automatically, like, plus 60% experience gain or something. I'm really salty about that because I love the leveling experience. That was my favorite part of WoW, and I realize it's not a big deal if you like the endgame stuff, because then you want to get to the endgame. But all of my memories are in the leveling experience, and I didn't like raiding. I raided in Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, I loved doing that because I did it with a bunch of friends. But, you know, after that, like, when people started doing it hardcore, I was like, I'm out. I only want to do this casually. I don't want to do, like, 25-man hardcore raids. I'll do, like, groups and stuff and whatever, level a new character. Because that was what was fun for me. And grinding, like, reputation and getting recipes and achievements and stuff, I like that. But, yeah, sorry. I'll shut up about this now. The giveaway's up. Yay! Okay. Pick a winner! Elfie! Elfie, are you still there? Congratulations, Elfie, if you're still there. We'll wait a sec to see if he's in chat still. I think he is. Okay, good. All right, Elfie, I'm gonna PM you the code. In a second, hold on. Oh man, I can't whisper people from the freaking pop out chat window. Twitch, why not? All right, Elfie, can you send me a PM? This is why I get people to help me with the giveaways, because it's so dumb if I try and do everything myself. Oh wait, I got it. Here you go. There you go. Okay. Did it done. All right, that's the last game we're giving away today, I think. Good game giveaways. Thank you again to those who have donated games to the giveaway, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. I have a lot more games to give away, and actually it works pretty well to do it on the IRL stream because I can pay more attention to what's going on, and it does add a little bit more, you know, shebang. It has a little bit more flair to the IRL stream. I love how Elfie just asked if the raffle was over. Yep. What luck. Aw. This is an awesome community. Thank you guys for being part of it. You're right, Conrad. How can you donate games? You can PM me games in Discord or email me. Whoa! Chadrad! Chadrad! Thank you so much! Goodness, you're always throwing so much cheese at me, dude. I don't even know how you have so much cheese. Had some extra cheese lying around so that I'd send it your way before it spoils. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Chadrad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. There's seriously, like, some people that have thrown so much cheese my way. It really overwhelms me with how much you guys support the channel and myself. So I want you to know how much I appreciate just being able to do this full time is so amazing. And it's because of you guys. Thank you so much. Chadrad confirmed millionaire. He's a confirmed cheesy-ionaire. You need a staff of minions in your supervillain volcano lair to assist you. I actually have a staff of minions, Edgar. I didn't ask them to help me today because it was kind of a last minute thing. But usually I do have some really awesome people in Discord that help me with the giveaways and stuff, which I greatly appreciate because especially when I'm playing a game at the same time, you know, it's really hard for me to try and PM somebody a code and figure out what's going on without totally pausing the stream like what just happened. But you know, we're just doing IRL today, so no big deal. But I also, like, do have a group of seriously awesome moderators that help me with the chat and with the giveaways and other things as well, which I appreciate. It would be really hard without them. You don't even have to play a game to have a great stream. Aww. Like I said, I don't know why you guys enjoy sitting here watching me rave about games and complain about World of Warcraft. And whatever else. Usually I get going on something and then I don't shut up about it for a while. But a lot of the times we have some good chats about games and stuff. And it seems like you guys are, like, pretty much mostly on the same page as I am about a lot of things. And when you're not, you guys are really cool about it, you know? Like, because sometimes people are, if they don't agree with something, they'll just, like, be like, no, you're wrong. That's a stupid opinion, you're wrong. That, like, never happens in my chat, and I really appreciate that. I know that, like, all the things I say are just mostly coming out of my ass, and a lot of times, you know, I'm wrong, or it's just my personal opinion, which doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that, you know, like, everyone has a different opinion and likes different things and whatever else, but that's why you guys are so cool. And the same thing applies when we're playing games. You guys know, like, not to backseat, and if someone does backseat, like, the moderators are really on that stat, and unless I ask, and, you know, it's really cool. You guys read me really well, because, like, when we're playing games that I need help in, you're right there, like, helping me, and it's not, like, annoying backseating. It's like I actually need help. So I don't know. You guys are just, like, right on point. You're, like, the best chat ever, and I really appreciate you all. I just want you to know that. Don't stop being awesome. There's been so many times when I'm in somebody else's stream, like, watching, and I'm just like, wow, if this was my stream, I would be so mad at that person right now. Like, they would just be banned because they'd be annoying me, basically. We have no one in real life to talk to about stuff like this. They're not? What do you mean? That happens all the time on the internet. Where have you been, Yogso? It's a fun stream, and you at least seem like you care about us as much as we care about you. Plus, you play games that aren't always covered by all the major streams, which is nice. Not everyone wants to watch PUBG or Fortnite. Yeah, I know. I don't like to watch that stuff. Which is why I don't like to play it. I mean, if I liked to play it, I would probably stream it. But I don't enjoy that kind of game at all. Which I guess for my channel is a good thing. Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because what if I did like it, my channel could be a lot bigger, but I don't know. I also don't really want to be like everybody else. I don't think that that's like needed. Like there's already too many channels playing PUBG and Fortnite and whatever else the new weird medieval version of Fortnite is. I forgot. But yeah, there's too many people doing that already. There's not enough people playing the old school awesome games that everyone forgot about sorry, you know. More people need to play retro games because there's so many games that we missed. Who cares about the new stuff? We can't forget the old stuff. The oldies are goodies. We need to bring awareness to the old games that started it all. That's what I think. I don't think we've ever seen you rage at chat. Well, yeah, because chat's always awesome. That's why. Cheesy chat is best chat. Totally. Exactly, Onion Man. I don't say anything. Like, if somebody pisses me off in chat... Well, it's not true. Sometimes, like, if somebody is contributing to chat in a positive way, but then they start being an asshole or doing something I don't like, I will call them out. But then if they do it one more time, they're just gone. But if they come into chat and rub me the wrong way immediately, they're just gone. Like, I don't want that in my chat at all. I will not even, like, try and put up with it. It's not worth it. It just ruins the cheesy atmosphere, and I'm not willing to let the cheese down. The cheese must stay high, you know? I love that guy on YouTube who told you off in Kingdom Come for literally turning left when he told you to go right. Those kind of comments are so funny because when someone tells me to do something in a YouTube comment, I deliberately ignore them. Like, there's this other guy that tells me what to do in Morrowind, too. And then, you know, like, increasingly through the Let's Play, he's just like, but I told you to do this. Why didn't you do that? And I'm just like, because I didn't listen to you on purpose. It's so funny. I love it because it just pisses them off so much. Like, not just because that, because I'm doing the game my own way also. Like, I don't go the opposite way just to piss them off, but it's a bonus. Atari games. I wish I had an Atari. I don't have one. I have Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, and I think we have Sega too. I also now have a way to record those consoles. I haven't tried it yet, but I would like to try it. I know, right, Gok? That is how I feel. I have so many games that I haven't checked out that are awesome that I don't want to miss out on, you know? Who knows how long they'll be available? You gotta try those old ones while you get a chance. Bye, Edgar. Thank you so much for coming. Whatever happened to Smugbot? Oh, I don't know. I guess he just got a real life and left. I don't know. He was amazing. I think about him sometimes. He was a very integral part of the Cheese Horde for a while. But that's okay. People move on, you know. Interests change. It's just something that happens. Just a game question. Would anyone buy Crusader Kings 2? Basic game is cheap on Steam, but there are 100 DLCs that cost a ton. Are they necessary to enjoy the game? That's a good question. Not a question for me. I found your Daggerfall Let's Play and watched those and Morrowind before catching a live stream, and it was another Daggerfall. Wow, you came in at the right time then, I guess, Tazin, because I hadn't streamed Daggerfall in like months. Before that, I was playing a lot of other retro games. But I think I'm going to play Daggerfall again on Thursday this week. I'm enjoying it a lot. It is one of those games that sometimes I just need a break from, though. Because it takes a lot out of me to play Daggerfall. It really does, surprisingly. Would anyone watch a video of someone playing a game the way they would actually play it themselves instead of just playing it themselves? I don't know, PJS. I will never understand people in the YouTube comments. I every time somebody complains about like the way somebody does something in a Let's Play, I'm like, but why are you watching this then? Either you've never played the game before and you want to experience it for the first time with someone, or you're watching it to like see how they do it. What other reason to watch a Let's Play, you know? You wouldn't watch a Let's Play to see someone do it exactly the same way you did. What's the point of that? I will never understand. You recently got an SNES Classic, has lots of great retro games. Nice. Looking forward to Cyberpunk? Yes. Yeah, I am. I'm not like on the super hype train for it, but I am looking forward to playing it. Found Lilia because I was searching for the long dark playthroughs with someone who just has fun and doesn't rage at the game. That'd be me. Long dark failure extraordinaire. There's a new update for the long dark actually recently. Wouldn't mind checking that out sometime. They added a new map, I think, and like a new cooking system or something. Yeah, like my Henry's not stealthy Henry, but yours is, so I watch yours to see all the thieving you do. Yeah, exactly. If I was gonna watch a Kingdom Come playthrough, I would not watch a stealthy one. What's the point? I mean, unless I really liked the person that I was watching and I didn't care, but, you know. Get really annoyed at a YouTuber who failed at Kingdom Come Combat and never stopped complaining about the game. Oh my god, I feel you there, man. Yeah, I totally get that, because like the people that like, especially in Kingdom Come, there's a lot of people that think it's too hard and then they just think it's bad because it's hard. Oh, this game sucks because the combat is broken and you know, I keep dying all the time and there's no save system, and so I die and then I have to replay 3 hours because it's not fair. I'm like, but are you sure you're just not shitty at the game? Because it's fine. I think it's fine. But like, yeah, people that complain because they don't take the time to like figure out why they're sucking, like give the game a benefit of a doubt first, and then if you actually do your research and try and figure it out, like maybe you're missing something. Maybe all the people that are actually enjoying the game have a point, you know? There's a YouTuber who played Detroit and just complained about the style of the game the whole time. I was like, why are you playing besides trying to be relevant? Oh god, yeah. I hate that too. Negative gamers. That's actually a theme. Okay, so you know how my mom started watching my videos? She now has started talking to this like other lady at work apparently, whose daughter has a live stream that's like brand new. I don't know who she is, and I didn't take the time to like look it up. But apparently she made her channel just to be a rage gamer. So my mom doesn't know that much about live streaming or anything, but she was telling me like that that her friend, the lady was like complaining because she attracts like a bad crowd or whatever, and I'm just like, I wonder why. Because you're making a rage channel? Like, what does that mean? You just get mad at everything all the time? Like, why? What's the point of that? Of course you're going to attract a really shitty community. Who's ever going to stay around and watch someone rage at everything? It's not going to be a good crowd of people. It's not positive. If you're basing it on a negative thing like rage gaming, obviously your crowd is going to be full of assholes. Can't wait to see you play Witcher 2. There's a few parts in the first hour I played that I was thinking I know what Lilia would do here, but I end up going the other direction. Oh, I can kind of imagine. You bet, Shadrad, I'm gonna be evil Geralt again. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I haven't finished Witcher 2, so I want to see how she plays through and what decisions she's made, and also just because I can't take it anymore. Don't worry, we'll play Witcher 2 soon. We will, I promise. Rage gaming's so good for your blood pressure. Yeah. And like, how? How could you be angry all the time? That would be so fake. Like, what if you play a game you actually love and then you have to pretend to be mad at it about something? Would you just like nitpick this little thing that bothers you and then like blow it out of proportion and keep talking about it every 2 minutes? It just sounds awful. Why would anyone watch that? Yeah. Maybe, yeah, Rob, maybe she only plays the getting over it style games. Maybe those are the only games she plays. I mean, how else would you legitimately rage at everything? I saw a positive streamer playing Daggerfall while trashing it. I really don't see how that was positive. I can understand raging at Daggerfall. But, like, even I get mad at Daggerfall, but I still don't, like, you know, call the game trash or whatever, just because some parts of it are bad. It's still generally a good game. It's just very old, okay? When you play retro games, you gotta realize stuff is unfair. Just like that Cthulhu game. Good God, that game was poorly designed. But I still liked it. You can always find positive things. You know, it's a game for a reason. It's a game that was developed for a reason. There's got to be some positives about it. Those kind of channels are the reason why games like Getting Over It are so popular. Yeah. Would you stream Getting Over It? No. No, I won't. Because there's no reason for me to ever play that style of game. I don't like raging at games. I like being positive, and there's nothing positive about that game. Not in Daikatana. I've heard horror stories about Daikatana. Never played. Never played. Yeah, exactly, Dan. That was the good part of Cthulhu. There are angry games too. All want to see people just be angry at the game like they are all the time. Yeah. I mean, there's platforming games, and then there's rage games. They're different. Like, Getting Over It is a game that's made to make you rage. Platforming games make you rage. At least they make me rage. But they're not made to make you rage. They're actually fun also. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're like overly difficult, really poorly designed platforming games that are unfair. But that's another story. But that's the reason I don't play that many platforming games, just because, like, I know they're just going to piss me off, because I'm going to die every 2 seconds. Not get anywhere in the game, which is even more frustrating when I'm streaming or Let's Playing, because, you know, like, people are trying to watch me make progress. I could become a rage gamer with a Father Jack Hackett soundboard. Feck our strink girls. That would be amazing. But you could do that in a non-rage way as well. You can rage in non-rage games. Just not all the time. Is there something like a boredom gaming? I mean, there's like chill gaming, which my channel is pretty chill gaming, but it's not as chill. Like some streamers, it's like ASMR gaming. Like they literally talk, like, you know, in one monotone voice every single game they play, and they just do it so people can watch and fall asleep, kind of a thing. That's a thing. Alice Madness Returns. I think I bought that. It's not too hard on the platforming and the story is cool. Yeah, I think I actually bought that on Origin. Is it an Origin game? It did look pretty cool. You should do an MMO Let's Play and have the main character be Father Ted. I should. It's on Steam as well. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Cheesy question by Yardbird. Do you plan on playing Max Payne 2? Why, yes, I do. Yes, I do. In fact, I was thinking of making Max Payne 2 part of the next vote. Actually, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a vote or not. I'm definitely playing Witcher 2 soon, but then there's a slot for, you know, another game, because Black Mirror 2 and Dracula are hopefully going to be done soon, but I might just stretch Dracula 2 out kind of like indefinitely until I get to finishing it, because Dorco is being a little unreliable. But I do have another stream date basically now, so you know, Witcher 2 won't take that long, especially if we do it on a 12-hour live stream. You know what? I just thought about something. We started the last 12-hour live stream with Witcher 1. That's kind of funny. I just realized that. Another problem with Rage games is that it doesn't encourage viewers to try and help. Yeah, that's true too. Witcher Inception. I can't do a 48-hour live stream, peas and chips. I can't. My body won't allow it. You guys see me how I was acting at the end of 12 hours? I was basically drunk. It wasn't pretty. Actually, I think I went for like 14 hours in the end, but I was not. That was about my max. I'm pretty sure that was max. 24 hours, probably, like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. 12 hours was good. But when I started going over 12 hours, I started to get a little bit loopy in the end. I was playing Stardew Valley and, like, I forgot how to talk and everything. I don't know. Maybe eventually, but I'm going to stick to 12 hours. We want drunk Lil. I'll do some more drinking at some point on stream. I don't know. I need a good game to do it with, though, you know? Can't think of one. If I do something that has any strategy in it, I'll just end up being really bad at the game, so... I don't know. I don't know what a good drunk game is. I think a good drunk game would be a game where you could make bad decisions, but it wouldn't end the playthrough, you know? Like, the decisions could be final, but you could still continue, kind of a thing. I think that would work, and that would probably be pretty funny. I don't know what game that would be, though. After 12 hours, you might consider karaoke. Drink while playing Daggerfall? Oh, good God. No thanks. I have a hard enough time navigating a dungeon while I'm sober, man. Can you even imagine? That would be so awful to watch. WoW is a good drunk game? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, MMOs would be a good drunk game. I just don't think a lot of my viewers would want to watch MMOs, but... Mm-hmm. Dream Daddy. Max Payne drunk. Max Payne is a game I really want to enjoy, so I'd rather not be drunk. I loved the first Max Payne game to death. I really did. And so I'd love to, you know, play the second game while I'm at my full capacity. I should do a trivia murder party while drinking. We could all participate. What's that? Yeah. I mean, people do 24-hour live streams all the time. If you plan it right, you can do it. Like, Variax does a really good job. He takes a lot of breaks, you know. But also, I think that his body is a lot more diligent than mine. I am not very good at staying awake for a long time. Some people can just do that. Hello, stop. Hell. Silence. So yeah, some people can just do that better than me. I don't know. My body rebels. I vote to play Wrong World as a drunk game. I don't know what that is. Mario Party? Huh. Street Fighter with Tony. Drink when you lose a round. That's not a bad idea. I wonder if we have that game. We have a lot of... Wait, is that a Sega game? Is that on Nintendo? I don't know. I think we have it on... I think it's in, like, the Sega Classics pack or something that I have. Not sure. Could be wrong. Trivia Murder Party is a video game that lets people join in and play, I think, like 6 main players and the rest of the group just vote. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do something like that. That would be fun. Feel like an FMV Heavy Rain. Oh! Yeah! Something like Heavy Rain. That would be a good... Yeah, that would be good. Because, yeah, that's a game where you don't really... You can continue even if you mess up, right? Very heavily choice-based. People would be so mad at me, though. Oh, my God. If I put that on YouTube afterwards, people will be like, blasphemy! How dare you play this game on stream, and how dare you play it while you're drunk? What, are you crazy? Are you just like the worst person in the entire world? It was on SNES? Okay, cool. It would be awesome to see you play any Jackbox Party Pack game where viewers possibly play with you. Yeah, we could do something like that sometime. It sounds fun. Is it a depressing game? We could make it less depressing with alcohol, probably. Wish there were more games with voice commands. That would be funny. Oh, God. Yeah. I went to a gaming-themed bar the other day. It was very cool. Played Street Fighter 2 after a couple. And I was horrible. I was so mad, but also laughing. Yeah, I wouldn't be any good at it, that's for sure. Jackbox Party Pack is a fun voting-y type of party game. Those are fun. I like anything that gets the viewers engaged is pretty fun, I would say. You know? I was gonna suggest something like, you know, Darkest Dungeon or XCOM, but I think that's an awful idea for drinking. Like, just awful, because I need to, like, actually have my faculties in order to play those games. Oh, yeah, that's true. Probably just kill everyone off on accident. Yeah. Maybe Heavy Rain is not a good idea, but... No, I do not have a dance mat, and no, I will not dance. I used to drink a game and I'd be more coordinated, but now I guess those days are over. Yeah, me too. I'm much a lightweight now. I can't drink very much. So, if we ever do it, it'll be pretty interesting. Drinking and dating sim stream? That could be funny. I don't know. Just because it's something I don't really ever do. It'd be fun, you know, it's good to mix things up, but I really don't drink that often, so it would have to be for a special occasion type stream. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Actually, Tony and I have thought about playing that. I do have it. my B-day. My parents are gonna be here for my birthday, so I won't be streaming, probably won't be streaming all that weekend. Visual novel games would be okay as long as I don't have to read everything. A lot of them are really, really, really like 5,000,000% dialogue. It's just too much. And I also don't really like visual novels. Come to think of it, they bore me. So I would have to be drinking probably to enjoy it. But then I probably just fall asleep anyway, so maybe not. You can rename it to Keep Drinking and Nobody Explodes. You could. All right. Does anyone have any more cheesy questions before I wind down the stream? It's been 3 hours. Today I was like, the stream's not gonna go that long, maybe an hour. It's been 3 hours of this. I just noticed that my throat was getting kind of like dry and feels like I haven't, feels like I've been talking forever, which is, oh yeah, it's been talking for 3 hours. Keep talking could likely drag home an award for pure entertainment. Play game? Play game. Guys, I told you that doesn't work. Pit people? Thought about buying that game, not sure about the humor. No. I have not. I'm sure there's some fun, silly games we could do with alcohol. I'm sure there is. We could find something. Feels like we just started. It does. Time flies when you're having fun with your awesome chat. Real quick before you go, what is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to enjoy every minute and stay cheesy. Always stay cheesy. And also be thankful for everything. And also it could always be worse. If you're ever sad, whenever I feel like stuff is shitty, I just think it could be worse. Someone's got it worse than me, so I should not, I shouldn't overreact and be super sad. Thank you, Nicola. Appreciate it so much. Wow, that's a whole lot of cheesy bits, dude. Thank you so much. It was fun again. Snorlax looking naked. Yeah, we've been talking about how we need to suit Snorlax up a bit, Maybe I'll use some of this cheesy bit cash. This cheesy cash I got this stream to buy Snorlax a little cute outfit. I don't know what it'll be, though. I don't even know where to get him outfits, honestly. I wish I could, commission my grandma to knit me little outfits for my dolls like I used to be able to when I was little. Like, Grandma, can you make my Snorlax some outfits? Oh, thank you, Chadrad, for all that cheese and the cheesy bits. Appreciate it very much. Snorlax power armor. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I would love it. Aw, thanks, BSE boy. At least you can give 2 fangs for Dracula. I could probably do that. I could probably put, tape some little paper fangs on him. Yeah. I could do that. Maybe I could even figure out how to get him, a little black cape or something. I want to see him in formal wear and a cheese hat and in PJs. Okay, I'll work on it, Rachel. We do have plans. I also envision him in a little chef's hat too. I want to make that happen. But now he's gonna have his friend, so that will help, right? That's gonna make the background a little more interesting. I also have all this soundproof foam that I still need to put on my wall back there, which is gonna change how that looks quite significantly if I ever get around to doing it someday. It's just sitting in my room. My room is so full of crap right now. You miss Snorlax outfits? All right, I'll get on the Snorlax outfits again. I promise you guys. It's just, you know, we did one every week for a long time until we literally ran out of props in our house. So we're going to have to invest in it now, I think. Either that or I'm going to have to learn how to sew. Well, I know how to sew, but, you know, I don't have a sewing machine. It would take forever to do all that by hand. I'm not going to do that. Amazon Prime. Woohoo! Is his friend going to be his new fashion designer? Yeah, sure. Sure, yes. Don't worry, I'll think of something. I promise. Alright, so tomorrow's Monday, you guys. Tomorrow we're gonna maybe possibly finish Black Mirror. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. If we have to go a little bit longer, I would like to finish that game because I want to move on with my life and you know, do some other games. I don't know how much is left, but I think are we in like chapter 4 or 5 or something? Maybe. But yeah, let's try and finish that tomorrow. And 12 o'clock, you know, just like today. Hope you guys are enjoying the new schedule, by the way. Let me know if it's better. It does seem like more people are coming to these now that I've moved it to 12. So hopefully, hopefully it's good, keeping it all the same. Snorlax the Dragonborn, that would be cool. I would love it. We'll do some more Snorlax outfits, I promise. So tomorrow, 12, be there, be square, bring cheese. We gotta solve a mystery with guy whose name I always forgot. Again, the most annoying / boring protagonist in any game ever. But the game itself is pretty cool, so that's good. It's just him. He's the problem. Bearded Bard, thank you for the cheesy bits. Thank you, friends. Derp. What's his actual name? Darren? Derek? Daryl? It starts with a D. God. It really says a lot about him that I can't even remember his name. Like, I can usually remember main character names. I usually have no problem with that. Darren the Derp. Okay, it is Darren. Okay. All right, hope you guys can join me tomorrow, Monday. Have a good week. You know, stay cheesy, keep smiling. Remember that life is worth living and every moment is a gift of cheese. And, you know, when you're feeling down, just think about how there's so many video games you haven't played and there's only so much time. So do it. All right. Thank you guys. Love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Actually, wait. We can raid Variax. Let's do it. I think. Isn't he streaming right now, right? Ha ha ha! He's playing a retro game, too. Ha ha! Sorry if that was double for a second. I had my thing. Alright. We're gonna raid Variax if anyone wants to. He's playing Gothic 2. A game that I will play eventually. Alright, bye guys. Have fun! Cheese raid!